my sewing friends. Here is an unconventional fabric haul with a few ideas. I'm Jen and this is my sewing room, and you know, when I go fabric shopping, it's not always fabric shopping. Actually, in recent months, like a lot of 2021, I didn't buy fabric. What I bought were linens, thrifted from a thrift store like Goodwill or any of the other number of thrift stores around me. I just think that's a great sustainable way to, you know, recreate fashion from something that was meant for something else and now is not going to go into a landfill or anywhere else because it's going to make some beautiful thing that I decide to sew. So I have a whole stack of things here. So let me start with some sheets that I got. Pretty much all of these are sheets but one. And this one, of course, is a classic sheet. You can kind of see. This is a cream with some green, some pink, some purple, a little bit of rust and yellow in there. Just beautiful. Okay, now this is a king size pillowcase. I have two of these. I think I have a king size fitted sheet, a king size flat sheet, and then I know I have at least one more and possibly two more in this pattern, twin size sheets that are fitted. I saw one and I saw another one and I thought, just give them all to me. Just give them all to me. Now this has a piping-ish kind of thing going on, but I think it's a satin stitch. I don't think it's actual piping. No, it's not. It is a satin stitch. And I could use that. Well, here are some ideas I have for this. I have Butterick 5963, which is a nightgown. I like this one. I just think that would be beautiful in this. Now on this, you can do it so that there is lace on the back. And I don't know, I have some lace, but I don't know that I would want to put it with this. I don't know. I'll think about it. But I have plenty enough to be able to do that. And I also have probably enough to make one of my daughters, number 2, another nightgown. I have plans for a nightgown for her. And then daughter number 5, who lives with me now, who is going to be fun to sew for because I can say, come here, let me fit this to you. Let me pin up this hem, things like that. Well, she went through my current dresses, and that's from about 2000 till now. And she likes New Look 6618. Which is really a cute dress. It calls for knits, and I have made this before. When I did it in an ITY that was really heavy because this is a whole lot of skirt. But the neckline comes up really high, and I think it has a keyhole. Yeah, it has a keyhole back kind of opening. But if I modified that neckline, which would not be difficult to do, I think it will work in this woven. And she said, oh yeah, I'd like that. So I always worry about a dress like this with a print like that it's gonna look like she's wearing a sheet. But you know what? It might be really gorgeous. And I honestly don't think she'd care if she was looking like she was wearing a sheet. I think she would zhuzh it up and it would be fine. So that's that one. Gosh, look at all this fabric. And one of these is on the floor. And that's gonna go on the floor too, isn't it? Man, that made a big... Okay, so the next one up is this. This is just 100% cotton. So was that. 100% cotton sheet. It's a nice dark teal. I like this color because it's not aqua, it's not blue, it's not really teal, it's not really green. It's just the perfect dark version of the combination of blue and green. I love that. Well, for this, I didn't know what I wanted because, you know, a solid color like this could look like a sheet. It could look like you're wearing a sheet. And that's something I really like to be aware of and take note of because honestly, you don't want to walk around looking like you're wearing a sheet. Well, I have McCall's 4510. This is from, when is this from? 2004. I thrifted this pattern and I really love this version. I don't know if I'd make it sleeveless. I don't know. I might modify it to have a great big, you know, statement sleeve. But because this is done in a color blocked way, I also went through and I found this. So I think these two fabrics together are gonna work great for this. You'll have to let me know what you think, but I just think that that's a great combination. And I do have to say, there is another indie pattern very similar to this that I just saw Kristen at the Dahlia Society review, and she was talking about unique dresses, just great style lines in dresses, and that's what I am always looking for. So yeah, I think that's gonna be kind of cool. Next up, I've got this one. Now this sheet is just really, really soft, but you can see that it's very subtle. Very, very subtle. The color almost vanishes, and I don't know if that's because it has been washed a lot. It's so soft, so soft. But it's very, very understated, and I think that it's too understated, to be honest. I think this would just, whoever wore it would get washed out, because there is a difference in the two colors, but yeah, it's kind of just bleh. Well, Michaela saw it. Michaela's number 5, and you know, we were talking about maybe dyeing this, and I said, well, what color do you think? And I'm thinking a pale blue, and she goes, what about purple? I think that's a great idea. So she pulled out Butterick 6661, and this dress, I love this dress. I have been looking at this dress for several months, probably. I don't know when this came out, 2019, I guess. And I just think it's beautiful. And I know on her, it will look so pretty, mainly because, can you see those straps on the back? And this in a purple, ah, man, that is going to be gorgeous. Next up, I've got a microfiber sheet. That one, oh, wait a minute. I didn't toss that, did I? I forgot. I didn't toss these either. Out of the way, please. Okay, then I have Simpicity 8014, which is a little shirt dress. Michaela liked this one. I'm surprised she didn't, well, maybe she did point out this one. She is, you know, a dress has to dance. It really does. I love that curved hem here and here. But anyway, she liked that for this. This is a polyester microfiber sheet, and it's very soft. And it's just that beautiful shirting stripe, you know? And I think she's got something going on here. I think that's a good choice. This is a very good choice for this fabric, because it's I don't know, it's a shirt dress from a shirting. What a concept, right? So that one's that. Okay, then I have a basic, this is just like a hotel sheet, and it's soft, and it's almost like a sateen. You know how hotel sheets are like that? And I finally did right on it. It's 2.5 yards. I think it's a king size, and beautiful. And I found this very easy, very Vogue pattern, 8294. This is from 1992. Look at this neckline. Isn't that beautiful? And this has that bishop sleeve. I just think for a very simple, very classic, very go with everything kind of top, I think that this would be perfect for this. Can you have too many white tops? I don't think so, but anyway, so that is that one. This last one is a shower curtain, and I love this. I did 1 7/8. I need to remember that. About 2.5 for a king size sheet, and about 1 7/8, just shy of 2 yards for a shower curtain. Now this one, I'm gonna have to back up and show you, because this, last year I made a dress. It was the Peppermint wide strap Maxi from Peppermint magazine. It was free. And I don't love that pattern for a couple of reasons, but I used a shower curtain to do it, and it was very much of a statement piece. And this, I think, is the same. This is this shower curtain. It's just, I don't even think I can get the scale of it for you. Wow. Gorgeous, right? Well, that is going to need some kind of a large canvas to really show off this. And, you know, I tend to want to limit myself to think tent dress. And I have a couple of patterns that I really like that I've made. And this is light enough that one of them I think would really work. But I'm not sure. Maybe a skirt, maybe a maxi skirt, but I don't know. I got to think about this because I really do need something with a very big canvas. So we'll see, but gorgeous, right? Yeah. Couple of other things that I've got that are not, well, one is unconventional fabrics, the other is not, that I want to tell you about. The first is a shower curtain, but I've showed this to you before. I've showed. I don't know what the grammar is, but so I apologize if you're a grammar cop. If my mom is watching this, Mom, I'm very sorry I got that wrong, whichever way it was. This is a shower curtain. And the great thing about linens is that they are finished. They have hems. So you can take advantage of that if you want to. Well, I love this. This shower curtain is canvas. And it's a fairly weighty canvas, like a home deck kind of a fabric. And so what I thought for this was, you look 6703. And this is just a little jean skirt. I like this version without that drawstring, but short like that. Not too short, but you know, just maybe right at the knee. Wouldn't that be just the cutest thing? And I actually have another thrifted sheet that might go with this for a top to go with it. Boy, if I wanted to use that little sweetheart neckline top that I'm going to use for the white, although I do reserve the right to change my mind, that would be adorable. I can see over there that I've got a couple of options, but one in particular I think would look great with this. So that's a possibility. Well, you know, of course, the kid has been in here kind of shopping, but not too much. She's very sensitive to me and doesn't want to overwhelm me, which, could I ask for a better kid? No, I really could not. Well, anyway, she came in and she pulled out Kwik Sew 4138, which, okay, come on, this is adorable. For a 26-year-old, I just think it's so cute. It has straps crossed in the back, and it's a dress that could dance. It really is. So I have this. This was thrifted, but it was thrifted from the Scrap Exchange in Durham, North Carolina, and I really think it's pretty. And I'm really hoping there's enough of it for this one. I don't know, because that's a pretty full skirt, but we're gonna give it a try and maybe be able to get enough out of it. Essentially, this is mostly skirt. It's got that bib part on the front, so it's like a bib jumper, but mostly it's skirt. So we'll see. Boy, she will look fantastic in this. Little white t-shirt. Oh yeah, that's gonna be great. Now, a couple of other things I want to show you. This is not thrifted fabric as much. Well, I think one of them is. I don't know. Maybe both of them are. I don't know. This is a pattern. It was a gifted pattern. Not thrifted, but gifted. This is McCall. Is it McCall's? Yeah. It's McCall's Easy Stitch and Stay. Easy Stitch and Save. McCall's 5688. It is from 2008, and this was sent to me by Trish at Pinky's Farm. Trish is delightful, and I have every intention of getting hold of her and going up and seeing her. I really want to go have coffee with her. So she is not far from 3 of my kids. So when I go up for a visit, I think I'm going to try and get a hold of her. Well, I really like this. I really like the statement sleeves on this little dress. Now, you know who I see wearing this kind of a dress all the time is Delilah from Simply Delilah. She does a lot of these kinds of very flowy kind of tops and dresses, and I love the way they look on her. So that's what maybe inspired me. I thought, I don't know. I think what's going to get tricky for me is where this line falls. It's going to have to fall pretty high on me, that yoke. But I have a couple of options here. I have this challis, which I don't know where it came from. I can't remember, but oh my goodness, isn't it pretty? I just think, oh, so gorgeous. And you can't really see through it, which is one thing I really like about it. It's not translucent at all. So that's an option for this. Let me get that glare off of there. So that's an option. And then this is another option. Now this is more like a dreaded chiffon. I don't think it is actually chiffon. Yeah, it's kind of translucent. It's very light. It's a very light polyester. And, you know, same thing. It's got that drape. I think maybe that might work. I don't know. You know, I'm always hesitant about a very light crepe. That we're going to call it that, because if we call it chiffon, then I'm just going to set it on fire because, you know, no. And lastly, I have some patterns that were sent to me from Sharon Sews. Sharon is the consummate fashionista, in my opinion, on YouTube. As far as sewing goes, this woman can look at the runway stuff and pull stuff from Vogue and just pull it off like nobody's business. Not kidding. I will direct you to her channel in the description box. Well, she and another friend of mine and I decided we would go to Walmart and see if we could pull some of those bundles out and send them to each other and see what we could come up with. So I have yet to kind of narrow mine down. I've had some other things going, and so I've been waiting, but she sent me this beautiful knit. It's almost like a burnout. It's just like a t-shirt weight, but there's a fair amount of it here. And it's fairly sheer. You see my hand there? Well, maybe not as sheer as I thought. I don't know. But it's really, really soft, nice knit. So I'm not sure what I would like to make with this. I was, you know, the plan is to use one of the patterns she sent. She did send this, which that little top, I think this would be perfect for that. And actually this would go with a lot of things in my wardrobe. So yeah, that's got possibilities. She also sent this beautiful plaid. Oh my gosh, this is beautiful. I don't think this was a Walmart bundle. I think this came from her stash. And oh, I just love the colors in it. Just so pretty. So pretty. And she sent several things, but I really like this. This is McCall's 5497. It's from 1977. One of the years that is very fondly remembered by me. That's the year I graduated from high school, but this would work. I really like the floral that they've done with the sleeveless version, but I really do think this would work for that. So I don't know. We'll see. This is, I think it's probably 100% cotton, and it's fairly loosely woven, but yeah, oh, love it. And then she also sent me this because she knows how much I love the beach, and my whole everything is beach in my house. It's not overly beach and no signs with writing on them because that just bugs me. But yeah, look at that. Look at that. Now she sent me this dress pattern. McCall's 7586. This is from 1981. And of course, you know, I'm in absolute love with that nautical dress. Oh my gosh. Now there is not enough of this. There's only about a yard of this to do that. But you know what? Now that I look at this, you know what? That white hotel sheet, if I just zhushed it up with some ribbon, oh my gosh, that could be so gorgeous. So gorgeous. And then my friend Carmen sent me some double brushed polyester, which, so soft. When you can find this at Walmart, it's always such a find. And I think this was 2 yards. So I'm not sure. I don't know. I got to think about this one too. But, you know, just, I love the stripe. I love the flowers. Just such a pretty print. So that's one. And then this, I'm pretty sure is power mesh. So, you know what? Swimsuit cover up. Don't you think? I mean, I go to the pool all the time, and so this is just that perfect fabric. And if I didn't want to use it for that, it's got some stretch to it, like a lot of stretch. And so it's just the perfect thing to put as like a tummy panel into maybe a pair of pants or a skirt, like that jean skirt. That would be perfect for that. But you know what else? I've been making swimsuits this past year, within the past year, and I have more fabric down there to do it. And this is great lining. It's really great lining for those. So I think that will do it for my unconventional fabric haul and all of the ideas as to what to do with all that fabric. Let me know if you are a thrifter and you look at fabric and go, oh yeah, here's what I see out of that. I think that's something we have to teach ourselves as sewists. It's a really good thing to be able to look at a pattern and go, okay, how can I deviate from that? Do I have to do it in a gingham? Can I do it in a solid? You know, I need more ideas. You know, what can I take from what I've seen in the shops, in the stores, on the runway, if you pay attention to that. People, celebrities, what are they wearing? That kind of thing. Yeah. Okay, so if you'd like to see another fabric haul from me, just check right over here, and all those people I mentioned will be linked in the description box, and I will see you next time. Thanks for watching, and don't forget who loves you the most.